Hey guys, this is Turok, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to Hazbin Hotel Season 2 official trailer. And so this is going to be very interesting. I went over where was it now? How many, was it like 4 to 6 weeks ago the teaser came out? So as you can see from the image too, it looks like there's going to be a bit more going on here. We're going to kind of finally see more of what this kind of Vaz versus Alistair conflict is going to be. And we kind of got a hint of this before, that something's going on where Vaz is gonna, is that right name? Is gonna be trying to win over the people. It seemed he had this all preacher stuff going on, and I wonder too how this is gonna work against with the other overlords. I'm guessing he's gonna try to find a way to make them side with him, and make Alistair the enemy. I also wonder how this is gonna, if anything, it's his power struggle is going to pull in any of the seven deadly sins, and Lucifer and or Satan, as I talked about before. It's very interesting what's going on here. This almost seems like there's something going on here. I was trying to think of that way to say this, but no. Anyways, this is interesting because it seems like the overlords here have a way of like doing their own business and controlling portions of this area, maybe this one area of hell, without the sins or Lucifer or anyone else being involved, where it's kind of like a mafia thing, where like the sins and everyone else are kind of like the government, and the overlords are the underground organized crime angle of this stuff. So I want to see what that's gonna entail here. I'm hoping to get a little bit of that. And second, I hope we'll get a little bit more about what Husk and Angel Dust and Nifty and Vaggy and Charlie are doing in this here now, because Husk and Nifty are tied to Alistair. They got contracts with him. He made them do a deal, or maybe not made them, but they chose to because they were. We don't know that. That's the thing. We don't know Nifty's backstory yet. We got a little bit of Husk from the last season, and now we need to see. I want to see some of Nifty and Vaggy and Charlie. We got we don't know what's going to happen with Heaven, and we don't know what's going to happen with where Lilith's going to come in. I hope they show a bit of Lilith here, more like not like here. Actually, what I'm trying to think of is I'm trying to write up a little bit of I gotta do a review for Wednesday season 2, and in that one they brought up this Wednesday's aunt Ophelia, and she did not end up being shown up at all. I saw so many people thinking, because they figured out that Lady Gaga was gonna be in there, but she ended up not being Ophelia, but being an ancestor to the Addams family, and so. And then the rest of that thing did not show much about Ophelia, nothing about Ophelia at all. Sorry about the spoilers. I guess I shouldn't have brought up, but it's Wednesday's been out so long. I hope Lilith already was shown. I'm bringing this kind of a comparison. Lilith is going to be instrumental to this plot somehow, and it's going to just be interesting to see where her relationship with this other plot we just talked about is going to happen. Where Ophelia was brought up a lot in Wednesday, and now we're still waiting to see what that is going to entail. And next season is probably going to be hopefully about that, and hopefully we'll get that soon. I'm seeing a lot of great videos pointing out how are we in this point now where all these TV shows get all this money, but they're only doing these 8-episode shows, and they're taking years in between. With Wednesday and One Piece, I can kind of see like that was right after those 2 seasons came out. We had all those, not boycotts. What would you call that? In Hollywood at the like, what was that? Late last year. Next year. Oh shit, when was that? Anyways, but like I keep seeing how like there definitely was a problem with Stranger Things, which started something like 8 to 10 years ago. And it only had like 5 or 6 seasons, and there's just like all kinds of stuff they're showing. Like, and it's just troubling too because of how the seasons of shows in the years past. Like I'm rewatching X-Files, and I'm watching Star Wars: The Next Generation from the late '80s and the '90s and into the 2000s respectively had 20 episodes or so each per season. Although I would like to point out too one more thing. I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent, but I keep thinking about like, wasn't it like also very long hours for those people? I wonder if there was a partially a pushback by actors over the last 3 to 4 decades of like trying to have these shows be shorter because it's such a arduous workload for them. I think I even heard that Jenna Ortega had to do a lot, was working a long hours in the first season of Wednesday, even though the show's 8 episodes, and that's probably why they broke down added some other subplots. I'm very concerned about this kind of whole thing altogether. I also remember hearing that too about that Batgirl show, the one that had what's her name from I can't think of her name now. I just know her from John Wick 2. And it's just like she got sick of working on TV and she left after season 2 maybe. Anyways, this is a long tangent I'm not equipped to fully talk about, but all I want to say is like when it comes to this kind of stuff, I hope that these people are not being worked into the ground. I want good television, good storytelling, and people to not be like saying, "Oh my God, my time there was horrible." Because I used to want to be an actor myself like 15 years ago, and I just never pursued it really strongly. And because I really liked illustrating and other stuff more, and I almost feel like I would have just hated it under the conditions of stories I've been hearing people have in that time span since I did not pursue that kind of career. So I just feel sympathetic for that stuff and whatnot. So anyways, I'm sorry. I want to enjoy this trailer now. Let's see what the hell's going on. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Well, look, the VZ Pop one has even more. I'm going to go with this one. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, there's the angels. Uh-oh, he's going to use that. Oh, that's how he's going to consolidate everyone, right? Heaven, he's going to get...
I thought Charlie said no more drugs.
Oh, that's right. What's her name's there?
It's giving tacky. Come on in.
Oh, hey, music, great.
Pleasure to finally meet you, princess. What's your plan for the next extermination? And will you be protecting everyone?
Oh. Oh.
Who are you? My name is Baxter.
So is he like the new Penches?
No.
Oh. Oh God! Everyone. Oh nope. Oh, other people are coming in. Okay, that's nice.
Singing and crying, kind of our thing.
Redemption is
Alistair's got a new outfit.
earned your way to a better
Okay.
That sounds like work. I thought this hotel was where we came to kill angels. Fuck my life.
Oh God! They think they can just get revenge. Okay.
Hotel. We can use the hotel's reputation and start a hell-wide uprising against heaven. We have to be gods.
He does want to take out heaven. Okay.
You won't believe this, but I don't understand.
Oh, that other yeah.
Fighting a war. Heaven doesn't want to hurt us anymore. We need to stop him.
Abel, as head of the army, what do you think we should do?
I'm not ready for this.
I never liked that kid.
He's weak.
Oh. Oh, Gabriel. Okay.
Think you're powerful enough to take on all of heaven? You haven't even proven that you're the strongest in hell.
Ah.
Angels come out to play.
Okay, he's really... I know he's not going to fight him, though. What's he going to do, Vash? Who are you going to make fight for you? I'm sure of it.
Together we can do it again.
Okay, I see. Very good.
I told you to watch over the hotel. What have you been doing the whole time?
Yes. Now they have fingers and lungs so they can play instruments.
It's kind of impressive, actually.
Okay. Okay, I see what's going to happen here. Very good. So, we kind of caught that before, but it looks like Vaz is going to be convincing Hell to follow him so they could force a war on heaven. Okay, how are you going to get up there? Oh, there goes my door. Oh, something's there. Okay, so something's going to go on there. He's going to That's gonna be very interesting because we saw. Let me pull up their names. Hold on. I got a bunch of those names wrong. Oh no, I especially got. I think I kept saying Vaz. I'm trying to think who that's. I was thinking of Vox. I kept saying that wrong name there, but yeah, I can see here that it looked kind of like Emily, and especially it's gonna be there's to support Charlie now, and they're gonna try to um get work with Charlie now, and I bet Vox is going to be working to try to get uh, Hal to unite under him to go wage a war there. Which, like, the problem there mainly is I don't believe he would believe that he can win. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can try some kind of like other powerful figures perhaps to fight on his side, or maybe he'll try to fight in a way where they can. The other side, they call that in the old. I heard like when they used to have to do like wars and stuff. They like sue for peace, and he might do something like that where he can just fight a war to a standstill and then make himself like the one who negotiates the war to give him more power there on heaven backing him. And yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see. And so that'll be really cool to see, though. And we saw a bit of Serpentius there, but we didn't see him talk. So we didn't see. I don't think we saw any of the other. Let me put this down a minute. The other overlords, but he's clearly gonna. He had sent Valette, right? Was that her name? Valentino was the other guy. Yeah, they had Valette. He had Valette represent them in that meeting in the last one. Oh yeah, and her name. What's her name again? What's Cherry Bomb. Yeah, Cherry Bomb's gonna be there now. That's right, her. And yeah, this looks like it's gonna be good with them. Let's go through this. I'm still recording. Yeah, there's something here going on. So he's gonna try and work with them. Okay. Hopefully she's ready. Oh yeah, there's Emily. There's Cherry Bomb, and we got the new character. I just want to see more. There's Emily and some other angel character, heavenly characters. There's St. Peter. Here, that's what I wanted to hear. And then we got Luke. Yeah, hold on here. Let's see this.
Fox is inciting a war.
Yep, he is.
He doesn't want to hurt us anymore. We need.
And we got this character. Luke there. Okay, they're coming bearing gifts, look like.
Abel, as head of the army, what do you think we should do?
Gabriel? Okay, that's. Oh, Gabriel is there. Okay, and St. Peter's the other one. I got there. That's Peter was the other one.
He's weak.
Oh, get dunked on!
Yeah. Shut up, Loot.
Do you really think you're powerful enough to take on all of heaven? You haven't
Are they gonna have a little fight song again? Okay. We got other people helping. Okay, looks like he's getting powered up. Wait, who is that coming back? Adam? Wait, and there was Lucifer there. Yeah, maybe someone else. There's Lucifer.
We faced impossible odds before.
Yes. So we don't see Lilith, but something's gonna show up. There's Serpentius. Oh wait, never mind. I can't. So.
Together we can do it again.
Okay. Alright, that's cool. And the other thing I like is they're gonna have some sceneries for other demons. Not demons. I'm thinking of the ones who they're humans that went to hell because they were bad, and there might be imps too. We might get other like residents there. The demons spawn, or I forget what they call them that, like the ones from Hell of a Boss. They grow up there, and they don't probably have souls like the same. And it'll be interesting to see if they're coming there too. Demon spawn, or whatever you call it, and human souls that could, if they repent and self-sacrifice and stuff like Serpentius did, would go to heaven. They're just there to fight the angels because they're just sick of seeing their friends picked off and these purges that keep happening every so often. So anyways, that is really cool. And it was really nice to see a little bit more of that stuff, just enough to know. And when is this coming out now? Is this coming out later this month? Oh, I forgot the date. I looked it up in the last one. I know it's coming out soon. maybe I'll have to start doing reactions to some of these. I know I'll definitely do a breakdown like I did with the last season. I did like 2 or 3 episodes, well, of breaking down that stuff, and I can't wait to do that too. There was so much in that one that I had so much fun covering the content of the whole season, and I can't wait to do that again. And I can't wait for this. Of course, the music will be cool too, but the lore they're incorporating here is especially interesting here. And I hope that we get to see more of like stuff with the overlords and their other power struggle and how that works with the sins and other stuff that we really don't understand from even though Hell of a Boss shows a lot of the sins. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.